Today I'm going to show you how to use the Disney Cruise Line website. First, sign in or create an account. It's a good idea to have an account even if you don't have a Disney cruise booked yet. Once you're signed in, there are a bunch of different options. If you have a Disney cruise, you can go to My Disney Cruise and then click My Reservations. When you get to your reservations page, you will see the important information at the top, including the length of your cruise, the itinerary, which ship you're sailing on, the dates of your cruise, your reservation number, and your stateroom number. You can also add reservations if you have other people traveling with you in different staterooms. That way your reservations will be linked and you can book things together. You can also see whether you've paid for your cruise in full or how much you have left to pay. And you can complete your online check-in, which is very important to do as quickly as possible. One of the main reasons it's important to do it as quickly as possible is you have to complete your online check-in before you can choose your port arrival time. For some people, they don't care what port arrival time they get, but other people are very particular about it. I, for example, like to have the earliest port arrival time as possible, but so do a lot of other people, so it's important to try and get one as soon as possible. You have to complete all those steps that are marked in green before you can do your port arrival time. Completing these documents and these steps will also help speed up your check-in when you're actually at the port. Next, you can plan your cruise by clicking My Plans. Under My Plans, you will see each day of your cruise and which port or sea day applies to each day of your cruise. For example, on day 3, I'll be in St. Kitts. If I want to add adventures or activities for that day, I click Add Activities. Let's start out with dining. Now the website will show you all of the different upscale or upcharge dining options available on that day. For this day, only Palo dinner is available. If I'd like to do that, then I just select it, and then I can choose which members in my party would like to dine with me at Palo on that day. That way you can book different reservations for people who are also in your party, but maybe in a different stateroom. There, it wouldn't let me book anything because I already had Palo booked for that night. It also shows what time you can get off the ship at port and the very important information of what time you need to be back on the ship. And there's my Palo dinner reservation later that evening. You can also add activities to sea days. Let's look at spa and fitness next. Here you'll see a great number of spa activities listed. There are a whole lot to choose from of all different price ranges and lengths of time. If you're interested in any of these, it says how long they take and how much they are, and you can just click select if you would like to book one. Let's see, let's try and add activities on the day I'll be in Tortola. Let's look at port adventures. As you can see, for each port adventure, it says how long it is, the price of the adventure, and which age ranges are allowed to go on those port adventures. Not all port adventures are open to all age levels. You can also sort the numerous port adventures by experience type, activity level, accessibility, and price range. If you scroll down, there are a few other fun things you can do on this website, including having a character call you or your family members to tell them the good news that they're going on Disney Cruise. It's pretty fun to hear Mickey's voice on the phone. You can put in special requests such as dietary restrictions, or celebrations you're having. You can also book a photo package ahead of time. It's a little bit cheaper to book it before you get on your cruise. And you can download the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app, and there are instructions on how to do that on the website. You can also see which dining you're in, whether it's the first or second seating, whether you opted to have the vacation protection plan, and you can see your full itinerary, including which port you'll be in and on which days. Even if you haven't booked a Disney cruise yet, there is lots of information available on the Disney Cruise Line website using the tabs at the top. And if you have any questions, you can always click on the live chat tab, which is on the side, and chat with a Disney